Well, whenever we experience the mountaintop, the peak, the climax, on the other side of that, there always seems to be kind of this letdown. We just finished a few days ago celebrating Resurrection Sunday and the excitement, the buildup that goes into that. Oftentimes it can feel like coming off of that, like kind of blah, I guess you could say. And I just wanted to talk to you just for a few minutes this morning about how we can continue to live in that, but how we can keep from letting that letdown hinder us or slow us down or make us feel like maybe we've accomplished something, so now we can just sit back and relax. In Hebrews chapter 12, it says, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles. And let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith. For the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinners, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart." Well, we're still in this time of being stuck at home. We're still in this time of maybe feeling a little bit confined. But let me encourage you to keep at it, to keep going, to remember that we still have a bigger purpose. As many of you know, I'm a sports fan, and one of my favorite moments in sports that for some reason gets me excited is when I'm watching a college basketball game and my team is winning big time. And at the end of the game, there's players on the bench that maybe don't get to get in much. And there's maybe a couple minutes left, and the coach calls their number and says, "Hey, you get into the game." And for some reason, I love the excitement with that moment and that player throwing off his warm-up gear and getting into the game. And it reminds me of this passage, to throw off everything that hinders. That warm-up gear for that player is a sign of being on the bench. But now that person throws that off and they get to get in the game. So let me encourage you and challenge you these few days after Resurrection Sunday to get in the game. Don't let that mountaintop experience of Resurrection Sunday keep you from continuing to pursue the purpose that God has for your life.